So, welcome back everyone to this week's video where the weather is just glorious here now. Sprayer's still on, a lot of spraying done this week, fertilising finish off, T1's been done. I'll just give you a few snippets of that in this video. So spraying is up to date at the moment. Sprayed off some ground for a friend there this morning, and now I'm just back after going into Liffey's, back getting more feed for these buckos. So what I'm going to do with these lads here now is, they're getting a bit big, these are fully weaned, they're nearly weaned. I'm going to move them over to the other shed. So I'm just going to load this Jeep here, put on the bucket grab, I'm going to clean out the other shed, and what I'm going to do is then I'll move these lads up to here, move them lads up to here, and move these lads into there. So we've done a bit of a rejigging. So there's a couple of lads in here that were on once a day, but they weren't doing well, so they're now gone back into here. So like these little black Anguses here, and that little black lad, little red lad there, they weren't doing well. There was one lad in here then who was doing exceptionally well. There he is there. So he gone on to once a day, and this lad was off milk, but he wasn't doing too well. So I put back on milk for a few days and he should be grand. So they're another 3 or 4 days on milk, and yeah, they're not too bad. So look, they're all hungry here now, looking for their meal. I feed top them 3 times a day, morning, sort of any time around lunch, and evening. And I've ran out of rolled barley, have to roll more, but plan is to get these lads out of here and then over to the other shed, because they've loads of space, but want to get them out of here. So we'll unload this stuff here first, and yeah, see what happens. So just applying the T1 now. So we have 2 fungicides in here, 3 fungicides, sorry, in this one. For this place there's a bit of mildew here, growth regulator, and then wild oats. So spraying right next to the houses, so anyway, they'll always give out, I suppose. Well, yes, we're going up here to Selbridge first, back to Clane, into Rathang, and then back home. Basically just doing a big circle. So that's the plan today. So the lunch is packed. We're just here to enjoy the weather now. Hopefully there were on about a few thunderstorms today. Hopefully they don't happen. I just want to get the T1, I really want to get it done now the way. And then there's 2 more sprays left on the wheat. 1 on the barley and 1 on the oats, I'm nearly sure. So yeah, I'll only have to come up here 2 more times, and then the next time I'll be here is with the combine. So yeah, won't be long all the same. Still contemplate dropping a bit of grass. So we'll see. The weather is good, it's up to be 20 something, 22 or 3 degrees today. So yeah, it's nice, it's good, not bad now. So yeah, we'll just get this sprayed when I get out of here, get on the road, fill up then in Clane, spray it, head on to Rathang and back home. So I should be back home around 4 o'clock, all going well. All going well. Should be back home around 4. So we were up here yesterday, you would have seen earlier on the video, we're putting the fertiliser on, so that's it, finished. 180 units, bang, done, dusted. So we've got the T2 to go and then T3, and then that's it. Wheat's done. So we're getting that stage of the year there where things are going to start growing rapidly. You know, the barley, the heads are starting to come out there. You can see the awns peeping there now. Won't be long till they're fully out, and then of course grass will start, and sure hay, and yeah, basically just we'll be very busy very quick, which is great. So yeah, can't wait now, can't wait to get that fusion up and going. So the cattle, I'll show you them when I get home. They are munching through their first paddock, so they've got to get till Saturday on it. If I get them till Saturday, I'll put them out in the next one, and I'll put them out on that one that's slightly bigger, so they'll be out there maybe for 8 days, and then the one after that is slightly bigger again, so 8 days, and then hopefully I'll have enough grass back on the original paddock to let them back out onto it, and then by then we'll have the first cut gone off it there, and we'll be alright for grass. We'll have enough for them. So it won't be too bad, won't be too bad. So I want to get the calves out, they're still in there at the moment. I want to put them out, but just don't have really anywhere to put them out. The mare is due to foal, of course, shortly as well, so yeah, there's that as well. So look, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So I'm just finishing spraying here now. So I'm in this other farm here, we do have a problem with wild oats, so I'm using a different spray here. So I've half rate with grow regulator, and then I have a different spray for the wild oats. It's not Foxtrot, it's a spray called Broadway Star. So oats here are, I reckon they're resistant to Foxtrot. Waste money just throwing it on. If this doesn't control it, the only way to control it is probably put back into grass, and we don't want to do that. So there is one more method. I was chatting to a friend of mine there. You go out with an axial there in, but you have to get out early, and this ground wouldn't be the best for getting out early. So look, we just have to hope and pray that that does a job on it, because wild oats here anyway are an absolute devil. So I've 40 more acres to spray, and that would be 130 acres done so far today in 2 counties, so it's not too bad. So we'll be back to do the beans. They're due an insecticide and a foliar feed. I don't need to put the foliar feed on, but I think I will just while I'm here and going through them. So we'll get this last field of wheat done, and I'll probably wash out the sprayer tomorrow, and probably come back here Friday. Maybe that'll be the plan, Friday or Saturday. So yeah, long old day moving around between spots, but it's not too bad. We're on the home stretch. It only got to about 20 degrees today here, so it wasn't too bad. Ideally you'd want to be spraying in the evening time, but just the way it worked out, if I can do the place in a loop, as I said earlier, it just makes life a bit handier, less moving around with the tractor. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So hopefully all goes well. The crop's not under any stress, there's plenty of moisture in the ground, and it should be okay. So we'll get home, get a cup of tea, fill up again, probably do the calves first, and spray the last load at about 8 o'clock, I'd say. Start the last load, so it's not too bad. We'll be on. So we are on the final bit of wheat, and I don't have too far to go. So that'll do it for the T1. Wheat is looking, I'd be pretty happy with the wheat now, to be honest. I think it looks great. I'm really happy with it. Yes, that'll do it for the T1. So then we have another 2 sprays on this. I think we have the growth regulator, the oats. Pretty sure we do. And then head spray on the barley is left, I think. And then the beans, then if they do an insecticide on the beans, so I have to go spray off for a fella probably tomorrow evening. And then what I'll do is wash out, do the beans, and yeah, that'll be up to date on the spraying for the moment. So yeah, just spraying for, we've 2 fungicides in here, wild oats and a grow reg. That's what we have in here, and a bit of biostim, a bit of seaweed then as well, just to keep it all green. It's quite hot, so hopefully should be alright. I'm gone tomorrow, so yeah, not being too bad. But Dad splash plate some grass, and I told him not to. I said do not splash plate, it's a waste of time. And guess it was right, it was a waste of time. You'd want to see it, I'll show it to you where we dribble barred versus splash plate, and you will not believe the difference. All this waffle about splash plates and dribble bars. Dribble bar, for what we get anyway, you get far better results. I'll show you that. But yeah, it's a lovely evening. May I clean my window because I can barely see over with the sun. So yeah, we'll get it finished and see what else we get up to. Might out some calves tomorrow. There's 16 or 16. There's 11 of them off milk there now. so might pull one or two more off it tomorrow, and might just stick them outside there, see how they find it while the weather's good. Do them no harm. So cattle shed's all cleaned out. Have two lovely bales of barley in here for them. So I'll move the 11 I'm off milk here now. There'll be another 3 at the end of the week. I'll move them across here as well then, and I'm going to open up the outside bit. Just going to open up the outside bit there as well, and let them have the concrete outside just until I get a fence sorted up here. So the bulls are out a week now, so they're happy out. So not looking too bad, aren't you boys? So they're quite content. They're quite content here. Loads of grass still here, but they're going to move them in there tomorrow. And yeah, so I'm going to move them in the morning. I would move them now, but they're quite content. I'll get the calves out here. No doubt there'll be a bit of a commotion. So it leads to the next question. Will we go mowing grass? It is currently the Friday, the 2nd of May. It's nice, about 18 degrees here today. It's lovely growthy weather. The grass is finally growing. So I went around, had a look 2 days ago. I'm going to take another drive around here now shortly, just to have a quick gander at and see what's what. So I'll get away for Ronan to come here with the cattle trailer, and we'll just move the calves. They're only just over there, so move them out here, a bit more air, and then I can reduce the amount of calves in that shed there then as well. And they'll be happy out. They'll have loads of straw, plenty of hay, and yeah, it'll keep them going. So, and then we get them out to grass then, and I'll run them alongside these bulls for the first little bit, and to be honest then they can all go in together in a couple of months time. So let us know down below in the comments, if you cut silage yet, you plan on cutting this week, or have you cut? What was it like? Or is there still no grass? Let us know. We're just taking a drive around the fields here now. So it's the other end of the cattle paddocks. Yeah, quite a lot of grass on it there. Yeah. Oh, that's one paddock. Oh no, wait, here's the second one. There we go, yeah. So here's the next one they're going into. Ah, it's not too bad. They'll eat it all there anyway. They've still a bit down in this one that I have them in here. But yeah, they've eaten it pretty well. I'd be happy enough with that. So look down here. What's with bulls and making holes in fields? So we'll get out here now and we'll have a quick look at the grass. This is one of the fields that Dad splash played and I didn't want to do it. So yeah, they've got plenty of grass here. So I'm going to pull them off this anyway and let them on into here tomorrow. So this is one of the grass. You can see here it was clearly splash played. Like, what a disaster. Excuse me, like, you can clearly see. Great, this is a great crop. If it was all like this, happy days. But it's not. It's, yeah, it's be poor enough now. This field, thankfully he only done 2 fields with the splash plate. I done the rest with the dribble bar, as you would have seen. I'll post that clip there, or link the video. You can watch that back if you want. So we'll just take a spin around here now. Yeah, they love digging. Anyways, so we'll go to here now and we'll have a gander over the hedge here, the fence here, this field. Yeah, it's not bad. This field was reseeded, so it's not too bad. That old tanker just in the way. Now this next one, we'll just have a look there now. Yeah, that's getting cut next week. That is getting cut next week. That's not bad now and there at all. A few heads on it as well, perfect for haylage. All this is going to be for haylage, by the way. It's not for silage. It's all for haylage. Yeah, that is a bumper. That is good in there now. Happy enough with that. I better remember there's a drain in here now, so we weren't knowing this field. You can see this is where it was a bit damp during the winter. Yeah, kind of stitch in a few bits of grass seed here. But other than that, yeah, it's not too bad. This field's marginal enough So here Dad put 2 loads of slurry on this one with the splash plate. Again, you can see it there. Again, it's up to my knees. Good leafy grass would make good silage. Bit bare in spots here, but you can see sort of when I go out here, here's the second load. Like, look at that there, like up to the knee, sight of grass on that. And then you go out to here, look, splash plate, missed. Dribble bar. So it's a bit wet here when I was travelling, but you can see the mark. But it's a lot more consistent. So it is. So look, we'll be mowing, I think, next week. But let us know down below in the comments, what do you think about mowing silage? Is it too early? Or haylage even? Is it too early to be mowing? Or what? Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. Here in the back of the cattle shed now. Got that bedded down earlier, like you seen. And we have the moves. So Roland came here, moved them. So I just wasn't bothered lowering that drinker down. So just have this here now for them. I'll give me a day or two in here, and then I'll fix all this back up, and I'll let them out into the air for a little bit. But they'll be okay. So no leaks out of that anyways, we can leave that. But yeah, loads of space in here now. That'll keep them absolutely tip-top condition. There'll be a few more joining them as we go along. And lock this in case they do get out. So we'll have the bulls move now as well. Just when someone was here. There's no one here. I don't particularly get into them unless there's someone here. So they're after going into the fresh paddock. There's loads of grass still left there, but just getting on ahead of them now. And yeah, we'll just throw them out here and they'll be grand. So they have a nice, lovely, fresh pick of grass. So they do. They will be dosed now next week. So we'll bring them in out when they finish this paddock, bring them back up to the crush and get them done. So I'll change around this, that's okay. So they won't get out. That's the main thing. So they're all looking well, you would have seen earlier on. So yeah, happy enough. Happy enough. So welcome back everyone now, here in the tractor. I'm in a field, and as you can see, the mower is on. Well, mowers are on. So I'm going to mow this field here. It's not going to grow anymore. Yes, it is light-ish. It is light-ish. There's no point saying any otherwise. It is light, but it's not going to grow a whole pile more. And to be honest, I want to stick the calves out on it, so I think I was going to mow it off and get it done. So it's not too bad. It's nice and leafy to make lovely silage. So yeah, it's not too bad. Look, it's not great. It's definitely not great. I'm after mowing for a friend of ours there, Ronan. I'm after mowing his bit here now. So just the mowers are on. I'm going to knock it over here. I didn't video of any of it there because the first place, you never want to video the first job you're really doing of the year because always problems. But thankfully, no issues at all. So we have the Pottinger on the front. Got this last year, and then we have our coon on the back, and she's on the 150 Puma. So I get the GPS set up. We get into the field. It's only 4 acres. Won't take me that long. Have it done in 20 minutes. It's done, dusted, and that'll be it's a start made because I'm gonna have to bale Ronan's anyway and rake it up. So like, I'm not just putting it on for his whatever 10 acres. So I may as well have something for myself, and then we'll start fully into it next week, or well, in this video probably. So mowing away. I've already mowed Ronan, so it's I just want to mow a bit for ourselves. As I said, we have to put the gear on anyway to do his, so it's no harm having a little bit of our own here. This field, I don't know, it has been reseeded. We've soil sampled it there. I don't know, it just doesn't seem to grow a good cut of grass, but it'll grow 4 good cuts of grass, or if you get me, if that makes any sense. Like, you won't get a bumper crop off it, but you'll get 4 consistent cuts off the field, which is, I don't know, you just do. So yeah, like, it's alright, it's not bad, like, it'll make lovely stuff, but the dribble bar kind of made balls of it, kind of, as you can see. I'll show you now when I get up the field. So I'm just up here now with the GPS set up. So as you can see there, it's light, dark, light, dark. That's just from the splash plate. And it was overlapped, but like, it's not a bad, if you can see out the window, it's not a bad sward of grass. But I've certainly seen better. When I was mowing in Ronan's, it was a lot better, but like, it's not too bad. There's a good butt there, there's a nice smell off it, so I'd expect it to make nice stuff. So yeah, it's not too bad, but it's a start. The long awaited start of Silage 2025. So hopefully we all have a good one and everyone stays safe. That's the most important thing. But yeah, we've made a start. It's not on a Saturday, it's on a Friday. And yeah, it's finally time to use the Fusion. Cannot wait for that. Ah, the joy of running with the GPS. Perfect. So yeah, the sward's not too bad down this end of the field. In fairness, it's not too bad. I've seen it a lot worse. But yeah, what an evening. What a week of weather. And what a week it's going to be next week. So this is just a little snippet of what's to come. So stay tuned. We'll be baling, mowing, raking, turning, you name it, we'll be doing it. Slurry, the whole lot, all throughout the summer. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you do like the videos. Obviously, give them a little thumbs up as well. It all helps, it really does help. Hopefully the summer will kick off the channel greatly. Hopefully you enjoyed this week's video. A little snippet of silage, some spraying, some fertilizer, some bit of calves there. Just a little snippet of what goes on in the farm every day. It's pretty busy this week. Some of the days didn't have the camera. Yeah, look, I said to give you a show of just the silage here now. And yes, lovely smell outside. It's really nice now, to be honest. Happiest when probably in the tractor, really, mowing or something like that, when things are going right. But lovely smell, fresh grass, sun's out, crops looking well. Barley is looking much better than it was last week. Much better than it was last week. Just overall, just yeah, everything is just looking better. So go out here, get a quick thumbnail now, and yeah. What a sight, huh? Just have to get matching mowers now. Thing is, which one? Coon? Andrew? We'll have to see. But yeah, lovely setup there now. I love that tractor. Just does everything we want, 150 horsepower. So yeah, that's a start to the silage here. So, good leafy grass. Should make nice stuff. We'll turn it out a couple of times, dry it out. Hopefully it'll make nice haylage. It's a lovely smell off the grass just when you cut it first. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna leave it there for this week's video. Just a little snippet of what's to come. Plenty of machine work anyway. But don't forget to like and subscribe, and look, we'll catch you next week in the next video. Good luck.